All right, welcome back to the next episode of Mr. Love Queen's Choice. We're going to be continuing on with Chapter 2, and there's probably still going to be more tutorials that are going to pop up. Let me take a look real quick. It looks like we still have, there's going to be 3 more tabs of stuff here that we're going to get access to. So chances are, I think it gets spread out over the next 2 or 3 chapters. We should soon be getting options for starting up, for increasing these star levels, which will also increase our attributes, and uh, and an evolution ability, which will increase our level cap, and then ascension, which is uh, kind of like a talent tree. Well, it's a tree based on these scores, and going up the tree will give you the different scores. It doesn't actually give talents, but anyways, okay. So let's go on. What we did get done in the last episode is we got one of each color up to 10. I don't think we got too many level up stuff. Oh, we got some of these. Let's use them actually on our SRs here. We must have got that. Oh, there are probably rewards for doing daily quests. Let's put our 2 SR cards up to 15. All right, cool. Okay, and now for another photo shoot. Editing news footage is a bit different from filming other types of shows. It's my chance to get some practice. You collected a lot of material. An expert can advise you where to start. Okay, let's take Thanks. Thanks is a professional film editor with lots of experience for the job. You need help with editing footage. Perhaps you should talk to an expert. Okay, Spine. Spine is professional, knowledgeable, and a good teacher. Perfect for the job. Karma. Alright, I've made a lot of preparations overnight. The interview will definitely go swimmingly. Release. Items dropped in each stage can be used in Star Up, which boosts Karma's strength. Talk about these items here. You probably noticed that we get odd trinkets and stuff from doing the photo shoot. So this is where they get used. Unlock Karma Star Up, and we got Cherry. Tap on My Karma. Try using to star up the Karmas using the items you just received. Tap on My Karma. Alright. Karma is now level 10. Let's see how Karmas are star upped. Now, tap Karma Star Up. Star Up requires gold. Here it tells you the amount, as well as items. These here. When you don't have enough, you can tap on the plus sign below. Well, not right now, but I'll show that later. To find out how to obtain more, tap on Star Up. Karma has been upgraded to 2 stars and has gained a big power boost. So you can see here. Oh well, this is what you'll get from the next tier. So tap on back. We have rewards that we can't get to right now. Tap on back and continue the story. All right, let's go back to our karma, get our rewards before we forget. All right. So, yeah, reward. So when you do the star ups, you get awarded these purple heart points, karma promises. Like I think I mentioned them in another episode. And as you accumulate these are what you'll do to do the date content, because each chapter will require a certain number of the karma promise hearts to progress in them. But they do not have to be used on the same one. So you can you can star up a main. You can star up like a main. It's not a combat team. Production team. Start up your main production team, but then still use the promise points you get from that to uh, apply towards the date content for other people, other cards if you want. So, and oh yeah, we got Cherry too. So let's go level her up real quick. It's always so many things to do. And it can be easy to forget if you move on without doing them while they're on your mind, which is, that's a lot how running a business goes. So, okay, on to 2-6. 1 p.m., Loveland Police Department. Hi, officer. I'm a special correspondent for City News. I'm looking for Officer Gavin. Gavin? Are you sure? Yes, Officer Gavin. What's wrong? Listen, sweetie, just for your own good, did you maybe get on someone's bad side at work? Huh? Your supervisor wants you to meet Gavin. Maybe he's trying to punish you. The middle-aged officer looked around, then whispered to me. Last week, this Officer Gavin was suddenly transferred in. I thought he was going to get his act together, but he hasn't done any real work yet. The other day, I saw him talking to some local hood on the street. The chief doesn't dare give him any cases. Really? What's that all about? Word around the office is he's a son of one of the higher-ups. He looks around and whispers, just think, if he's some big shot's boy, we should just stay away. So what I suggest to you is go back to your office and dump this assignment on someone else.
Officer Landsman, just who were you saying is a big shot's boy?
The voice made Officer Landsman jump. Hey, Officer Gavin! Nothing. She's just looking for you, and you aren't here. I looked back. A tall guy wearing all denim was walking over. Even without the uniform, he still gives off a strong, uptight feeling. He fixed his eyes on me, making me feel a little afraid. He somewhat impishly raised the corners of his mouth in a smile.
Do you remember me?
He stood still before me, and I remembered a face that was younger, but also more untamed. And a crumpled, blood-soaked letter. Suddenly, I wanted to flee. Seems all the uneasy feelings these past few days were pointing to this moment. Gavin! From school? Gavin, a notorious problem student back in my high school. More of a gangster than a student. There were a lot of rumors about him. Arrogant, callous, even fought a PE teacher. In our school, nobody would dare speak to him. I never took the rumors seriously until one day I saw him corner a boy in the alley behind the school. To this day, those cold, steely eyes still make me shudder. What's more, later there was that horrible letter.
Anything wrong?
No, nothing. Just never thought you would be a cop one day. But from what the old cop said, he's not a straight arrow officer either, for sure.
Surprised? You probably thought I would be in a jail rather than a police station, right?
He was smiling, but I felt only coldness enveloping me. Uh, yeah, that's what I thought. A little. After all, back in high school, you were a bit of a celebrity.
So that's why you stood me up?
Uh, what? Stood up? I never stood you up. He looked at me with raised eyebrows, but said nothing.
Let's go.
To where? Gavin took a glance back.
To investigate.
Oh, okay. I can't say no, so I just follow along as best I can. Gavin is tall and he walks fast. I almost have to run to keep up. Gavin, where are we going? I still have no idea what this is about. He turned back, giving me a folder.
Once we're on the road, you can take a look at it.
I took the folder obediently, and then I found he had slowed his pace considerably. Is he slowing down for me? I felt a little surprised.
If you need to shoot other shows in the future, you can come to me.
Thank you, Gavin. Gavin would be great on camera, but I'm not sure I'm brave enough to invite him on. Ed unlocked footage of Gavin and his dates. So, and what? Okay, whatever. Um, I think that was some stuff being unlocked after uh, clearing uh, clearing that point. So in the studio now, in our footage section, we now have Gavin as an option. So same deal as with Lucian, you can do his things, and they will award shards to collect to combine up into bigger cards. This film pool is for all of them. So there's 7, 10 here, and if we go over into Lucian's, it's still the same test. So it's you choose who you want to film from. From this one pool. Um, you don't get a separate pool for each guy. You can see here there are save privilege times, so this will go up to 70. So it'll save a week's worth of footage if you don't log in or use it all in one day if you have the monthly pass. But I don't think we have any Gavin cards yet. We do not. Nope, no Gavins, so we won't be doing his for a while. With the footage, you can, in addition to using the footage of that one particular guy, you can also use these NH cards, which are various. They're like staff members and like some of the NPCs around town or whatever. They can be used in it. I don't know that you could use only them if you don't even have any of the main guy. But let me just check. I'm not gonna uh, go all the way through it. I'll back out of it to not use my points on it because those cards aren't leveled up. But let's test this for science. Uh, if you can use 3 of the alternate cards without any main guys and see what happens. Okay, School Safety Month, and I'm shooting a safety educational film for students. The work is a lot easier with Gavin's help. Gavin, how do you know so much about this? It seems you're actually quite studious. The slow learner from high school has become a walking encyclopedia. I learned from experience. His eyes grew colder. I will not let another child die in front of me. All right. What did Gavin experience after we left high school? Sorry, I shouldn't have brought it up. It's okay. Doesn't bother me. The shoot's starting. Don't you need to go? Ah, it started. Talk to you later. I wonder what all he has gone through over the years. All right. Let's test this out. I'm shooting public safety. Well, we'll be redoing this. I don't need to read it all out. I just want to see if this works to use the alternate cards. All right, and surprisingly, we can. But I'm not going to do that. But now we know it can be done. So if you, yep, we'll quit. I don't want to use up my film for that yet. So if you don't have any cards for a guy, you can still do it that way, and then, and that'll give you access to start collecting his shards to get cards of his over time. Okay, so that's a cool deal. All right, let's. Oh yeah, it also opened them up in the date, but as I said, you also get this when you get the cards. There's the date tab on there, and that's usually the easier way to access this. Right. So let's go on to our next photo shoot. Gavin and I go searching for inspiration for City News. While on the way, we also need to collect some materials for Kiki's promo clip. First, you should find someone to interview pedestrians for their opinions. All right, Cario. Cario is passionate yet polite. The pedestrians are happy to be interviewed. Gavin's motorcycle breaks down on the road. Find someone to fix it. All right, we'll take Spy. Oh, that seems interesting that he's more likely to repair a motorcycle than Gavin himself, but okay. Spine fixes the bike quickly, so you're on time to do the interview. He's just a reporter of many talents, I guess. Okay, let's summon our karma. Too many close calls for one day. Good thing we uncovered many great leads. And we got goodies. Oh, a Dawn Wish coupon. Oh, and we got an achievement. Let's go get that. This echoes of time. I have not yet figured out what this is. It's second anniversary time subway, and it's a bunch of stuff we can't do. So maybe it's just something that comes up later. I don't know why it flashes that exclamation point now, but anyway. But we got achievements, so let's go grab them. Oh, we probably got lots. It's probably we've been collecting these achievements all the time, but we're only just now getting access to the achievement tab to be able to go collect our prizes. So like we get lots of stuff, and that's always fun because we like stuff. All right. Oh, there's still more? Oh. And all right. That was a lot of prices. That's and we got another okay an achievement for gaining gems from our achievements. Oh yeah, wish tree, wish tree, wish tree. Let's go see what we got with our Dawn Wish. We still don't have access to the limited tab yet, but we're getting closer. Okay, we should be getting an SSR from this soon. I don't. Well, maybe we did already. Let me see. Is it a place we get to see history? I mean, oh, we've only done 5 pools. Oh, yeah, okay, 5 pools till we'll get an SSR guaranteed in the next 5 pools. So we haven't yet got this one. The SSR it'll give us one of these. Oh, yeah, this is the guaranteed one. It gives us like a newbie bonus. We will definitely get one of these cards, and we may get one of these other cards. So. All right. Um, I think something we're going to do now. So we're getting to a part of the story where I want to make sure to do that story segment all at once, not cut up in over multiple episodes. So I think let's go check on our karma. Let's see if we can do some leveling of our karmas here. Um, that's a new card we got. I also do want to check to see. Sometimes these R's have dates attached. Most of them don't. But if they do, like this one does, can't do it yet. But if they do, I just tap one little encounter wish into it. It bumps it up to 3, and then it'll sort to the top, and that's a way that I can keep track of, so I don't have to keep sorting through them to find the ones with dates. And of course, that's also an area where that dedicated date screen can come in handy, because then you don't have to sort through your cards. You can see all the dates you have available. But that's it. So now I go out and come back in. See that the level 3 ones in the front of the R's now. So now I know if I want to see the date material, I know it's these level 3 ones and not the level 1s. So it's just a little housekeeping thing. Um, you can change how the stuff sorts. I usually keep it sorted by rarity, but since there's so many different types of attributes on them, then I come up with little strategies for secondary sorts. Um, there is the ability to pin items up, and actually, I will go ahead and do that. Well, no, because I don't have any SRs yet. I just have SRs. SRs. Uh, I use the pins for the ones that I'm in the process of ascending, but we don't have that yet. That comes. We got the star ups, and then next will come evolution, and then we get ascending after that. So anyway, so I wanted to look at star ups. I want to start with the SRs first, because those are my more powerful cards. It doesn't. I got one tea leaf already, and I got none of those. So let's start with the one that I already have something of. All right. Well, also provided that we have it open, which we don't. We don't have access to 218. I think usually on when you see these like this, the one that's in the highest level one is on the right. So you'll be able to tell just by checking on the right if you have access to get the items or not. And this is at 218, and we're still at the low twos. we're, we're not that high yet. So what's this one? This one is 3.6. Let's see. What's we got? Cosmetic bag. 116. We can do this. Okay, so all right, let's do a startup of this one. Okay, yeah. That now we can just click on 116 and it will go right there. We've already done 3 crowns, so there's no reason to redo it. So we can just hit remake until we get the items we need. And when we get enough, it will pop up a little window telling us that. But I think it was 4. Oh, no, it was 3 because there was the window. All right, so got 3 of those. Now let's get some of these. There will be ways to automate this kind of farming more. I typically still do it this way, so that I could micromanage my stamina better. Because sometimes doing it automated, if you have like really bad luck, it'll just burn through all your stamina. But obviously, I won't be doing this amount of repetition on camera. Um, for the long term, just kind of for this initial period for showing off all the mechanics and giving a feel for how it all works. Okay, we can that. We got a reward. And let's see. See, looks like we've triggered another daily quest up there. We'll check that out after we get done with this. A little bit of lag there. So. Definitely feel sad about having to take the music out. Like I said, I do respect that artists have their rights. They, uh, but the music is pretty nice. Music adds a lot. Oh, nice. Level 10. I won't worry about it too much while we're still doing this early part and we're getting interrupted with all these tutorials and things. But then once we get past like this early learning curve, then I think I will look at some of some of the game's tracks trigger the copyright. but others don't. Um, so I may try to do some work to figure out um, which ones I can get away with using and which ones not. And then, well, you can't like turn them off individually in the game. What I would do is still do the game itself without music, but then manually add in some of the tracks that are okay to uh, post when I'm doing the video processing later. That'll improve the experience, but obviously that'll be a bit of work to do, and I said right now we keep getting interrupted by all the tutorial stuff, so I'll wait until we get into the main game flow to start looking at. So I won't leave it silent forever. I will find, whether it's with finding what game music can work with or finding other sources of music that can still convey the same atmosphere. I will do the best I can to still make this a good experience, but we gotta work with what we have to work with. So we got an achievement. Money. We got a daily quest. All right, and we got a company level up. Level 10, so we can raise up our experts again. This would be kind of nice if they had a little better interface for it, but still, it's fine. Because, like I said, eventually it will get really too expensive where you won't keep leveling up every single one every time. You'll want to like prioritize uh, your highest value, most used ones. Um, so, anyways, okay. All right, and then I think that will be a good break point for now, and we will continue on with chapter 2 in the next episode. Hey, thanks again for watching. Hope you're enjoying it, and take care.